I mean, so many people, Pastor Mark, grow up in a dysfunctional family and they are told that it's their fault. And they are told that if they talk about it, there are going to be severe consequences. And so for those listening or who will listen later, what advice do you have for those who are suffering right now in silence?
Well, I'll always say that trauma, whatever kind of trauma, comes into our lives. It loves to isolate us with
Mm,
fear, control, pain, sorrow, regret, guilt. These are the tools of the enemy that would love to isolate anybody in trauma. And when you're isolated, you feel all alone. It's easy to blame yourself, listen to those broken and thoughts that run through our heads, those insecurities that lie to us. But I encourage people that to reach out, find somebody that they could trust. There's no perfect person in
right.
any community, but there's people that have been there before you that have walked through these journeys, that have dealt with addictions and deaths and abuses, that could say, well, here's what helped me. And I think that when we could find somebody to lean on, and I know it's hard because one of the first casualties of any trauma is that we don't trust anybody.
Right.
We're learning to survive. We're just surviving. We're not thriving. But as we go through those phases and with counselors and coaches and friends, find somebody you can reach out to, because I think when we're by ourselves and isolated, the enemy loves to come steal,
Absolutely.
kill, and destroy.